Well, how are you? This is me, Juan Jose Oliver Farah.
Yeah, Farah.
Farah, like the Colombian tennis player.
Exactly.
It's his cousin from Lebanon. We're gonna do this video in English, and well, we're gonna introduce. I'm gonna introduce Oliver, and what are we gonna do today? So, okay, Oliver, tell us a little bit about your background.
So basically, I'm Lebanese and Canadian. So I'm 21 years old. We're currently studying in a Bachelor of Sports Management in ISDE.
Yeah.
ISDE University, collaboration with Northumbria University. And I'm really passionate about sports, like Juan Jose, obviously.
Yeah.
And we love everything about sports, the business, the marketing, everything about it. And it's really inspiring, everything that's happening in the world right now in sports, and it's really motivating because there's a lot of opportunities for us that's coming. So we're working on big things right now. And I lived most of my life in Dubai for 11 years. And then I moved to Canada for 4 years, and now I'm in Barcelona for my second year.
Yeah, we have we met last in 2022. So since then we have been attending to class, being together in the classroom. We have different interests together and different business ideas and projects that we would like to develop and learn from each other and apply to the real world. So tell us a little bit about your experience in Saudi that you went. Well, tell us.
Exactly. So basically, I just had an internship for Formula E in Saudi recently in Riyadh, which was very interesting because I saw the whole thing about events and the whole event, what happens behind the scenes, everything about it. So I was learning from different sectors, and from the track itself, and not only the event planning part, but also the construction part, because you see the whole process when you're there.
Like from scratch, you mean?
Exactly,
Okay.
everything from scratch. And one of the most highlighting things from that internship was the gala event.
Okay.
So basically, the gala event was very interesting because there was a lot of important individuals in that room, and I worked backstage with helping with everything, the magician, the dancers,
You told me,
everything
yeah.
about it. So it was really interesting, and that's what I want to do in the future. I want to be involved in events management, maybe marketing and stuff like this. So
You think that you have like your capabilities, your strengths are oriented into creating events and
exactly, and networking especially. I really like meeting new people and talking to them and really contacting people to others.
Connecting, being the bridge.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is one of my strengths, and I think I'll be really good at it in the future.
Okay, cool. And well, the last question to finish: how do you think you can impact the world and both society, people, from your position or for your future position in the world? How do you think?
So
you can-
basically, I want to make an impact in this world through sports, because I feel like sport is a very big thing. Because without sport, a lot of people would not have that much motivation in life, that
Yeah.
much desire to have passion and to really follow something and really like something. So I think it's a really big thing in our world right now. It's a big part of business.
True, completely.
And I really want to make an impact, help young people to develop through sports and helping them find a new life, helping their family and stuff like this.
And also, I think in your purpose and related to your impact towards to the world is the Arab world that you want
Yeah.
to show people
Exactly.
how sports are developing in the Arab world, in
Yes.
Saudi, in Dubai,
Exactly.
in Qatar, as we saw in the
Yeah.
World Cup, and that people that don't know these countries, this region, they are aware that these countries have a development in sports.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like a lot of people have a misinterpreted image about the Arab world, especially Saudi Arabia. I've lived in Dubai since it became like Dubai itself, when it was a desert, when it wasn't really popular. And I saw its growth, and I really like Dubai. It's a really nice place and really interesting. It's filled with like motivated people who really
Yeah.
want to work for everything. And I feel like I see it in Saudi Arabia too, with my experience there. And I think that everything that the media is saying about it is totally false. I feel like it's a really nice place to live in. I feel like a lot of businessmen are there.
Yeah.
You're really focused. There are no distractions. There's people that you can get motivated by, and you can
Top level people,
Exactly.
like people that are on their own industry, sports,
Exactly.
medicine,
Yeah.
whatever. They are top level.
very nice people you can connect with. And the country itself is rebuilding. I feel like they're integrating festivals now and a lot of things related to the Western world,
Yeah.
but they're still keeping their values. It's strict, obviously, because they want to keep it stable and keep it
Yeah.
civilized. But I think it's a very nice place for the future, and especially for sports. I mean, in the stadiums that I visited, I mostly saw the atmosphere being more loud than the stadium in Barcelona,
Yeah,
the new stadium,
true, yeah.
which is crazy to me because
Doesn't make sense. We have top FC Barcelona, one of the
Exactly.
best clubs in the world, compared to the Saudi League is
Exactly.
developing, but it's not the same.
But the atmosphere there is way better. The people are louder, which is crazy to me because these people, when the Clásico is hosted there,
Yeah.
they don't even support these teams as much as the people that live here. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be the opposite, but
Correct.
it's very exciting. There's a big future ahead in the industry there, and I'm very excited.
Amazing. Well, also this is the experience of a person that has been in Saudi Arabia and he has his own experience. His testimony has support and value because he has been there. He's not saying this from a newspaper, an article, or a movie, but has been somebody that is from the region and that has been in Dubai, in Saudi, so it's from his own experience.
Exactly.
Something else you would like to say?
So I'm really excited to work with you, Juan Jose. I know you're really interested in the sport industry in the Middle East, especially.
Thanks for the marketing.
Yeah, so now I'm really excited, really intrigued in what's coming, and tell them how much you love Saudi and everything.
Well, from Oliver's experience, I have not been, so my experience, my testimony, well, is from his experience and what we have learned is in class. But this is something that you can't hide, that all the big investment in sports, that is our field, our industry, are going to Saudi Arabia. As you saw in the region, the World Cup, Qatar 2022, all these games of Spanish final leagues are hosted in Saudi.
Exactly.
The tennis, the
The
golf,
Supercopa Italia as well.
the Supercopa,
And they're
Inter.
investing in tennis right now. Rafa Nadal just became one
Exactly.
of the ambassadors for Saudi Arabia, which is very exciting. It was controversial, I guess, because of the image that Europeans think of Saudi Arabia, but in reality, I think it's a big chance for tennis and the future of tennis to grow as a sport because I don't know, I feel like there's a big market in Saudi
Yeah.
and a lot of people that are interested in sports and they really find it interesting because not only that, but every time there's a match there or like a big event, there's always big traffic and you can
Yeah.
tell that
A
people
crowd,
are
a crowd,
excited.
yeah.
People are looking forward to that match. We don't feel this excitement anymore over here.
And also, well, the side, the perspective that we can, from Oliver's experience, that we can give to Saudi is that instead of judging the region and the city,
Go there and see.
go there and see, because you don't know the place, but what you know because of news is that all these big investments in sports and all these massive figures as FC Barcelona, as the World Cup in 2030 is being hosted in Saudi, tennis players, golf players are going to the region.
Or 2034, I think.
2000, but they're hosting the World
Exactly.
Cup. So they're doing a massive investment in the industry, and I think it's to open the country to the world and to
Exactly.
tell them, hey, come to our country. That
Yeah.
there are a lot of opportunities to develop.
People don't realize, but people there are looking for students like us, aspiring students that are really motivated and they're hungry.
Yeah.
They have much desire to work in that industry and they're looking for people like us, which is really a shame for others that take it for granted, but big opportunity for people like us. And I think it's really exciting times. Football is developing as a sport. Every sport is developing.
Yeah.
Golf, you see tennis, football, even basketball maybe in the future, you never
Probably,
know.
yeah.
So it's a big opportunity for both of us and I think we're going to capitalize on it and
That's the most important.
we're going forward and working on it in our free time because obviously we have class every day from 10 to 1:30 and we learn a lot from these classes, which is really nice, but we have a lot of free time too for ourselves. Obviously Juanjo works part-time.
I have other
Exactly.
stuff to
So
do.
yeah, in our free time we can work on this and keep it moving.
Okay. Well, we keep you tuned about what will be happening.
Exactly.
Okay.
See you.